The Enchanting Dream of the Little Deer. In a tranquil corner deep within a lush forest, there resided a picturesque little creature named Little Deer. Each morning, this forest was bathed in sunlight, with dense foliage, birds singing from the branches, and flowing streams, giving off a serene and peaceful atmosphere. Little Deer's abode nestled among the trees, with a lush green meadow at its doorstep where colorful butterflies would occasionally flutter, adding a touch of vitality to the surroundings. Little Deer's family members were all amiable forest dwellers, harmoniously coexisting and caring for one another. With big bright eyes and warm brown fur, Little Deer happily grew up in this beautiful forest every day. Little Deer was a lively and curious child, filled with curiosity about the world around him. Whenever he saw something new, he couldn't wait to explore it. He enjoyed playing with other animals, listening to their stories, and sharing the joys and sorrows. However, despite his lively and adorable nature, Little Deer was aware of his differences from other animals. He always felt that he was somehow different from them, which made him feel a little lonely and confused. As Little Deer grew, he gradually discovered his unique special ability. This ability was none other than his magical power to inspire other animals. One day, Little Deer accidentally stumbled upon a small squirrel tangled in branches in the forest. The squirrel struggled incessantly but couldn't break free from the entanglement. Witnessing this scene, Little Deer felt a desire to help others. Stepping forward, he gently used his soft nose to push aside the branches entwined around the squirrel, allowing it to regain its freedom. The squirrel looked at Little Deer gratefully, expressing its intention to repay the kindness. In the following days, Little Deer encountered more animals in need of help. On one occasion, he came across an owl that had lost its way while flying at night, unsure of which direction to go. Seeing the owl's confusion, Little Deer took the initiative to inspire it with his special ability, guiding it back home. The owl was deeply grateful for Little Deer's assistance, promising to always remember this act of kindness. Such incidents occurred many times, with Little Deer using his unique ability to help numerous animals overcome various challenges. They all felt grateful and respectful towards Little Deer, which brought him immense happiness and satisfaction. He realized that his existence was not only for himself, but also to bring joy and assistance to other animals. Little Deer's special ability not only helped one or two kinds of animals, but with his dedicated attitude and unique approach, he inspired many different species of animals, including rabbits, little birds, and squirrels, among others, to overcome various difficulties and challenges. One day, Little Deer encountered a small rabbit named Giorgio whose home had been blown down by the wind, leaving her homeless. Seeing Giorgio's desolation, Little Deer decided to help her. He encouraged Giorgio to stay strong and brave, not to lose hope. Little Deer led Giorgio to find a new home and helped her build a warm and cozy nest. Giorgio was deeply grateful for Little Deer's help, and from then on, they became the best of friends. In addition to Giorgio, Little Deer also encountered a group of injured little birds. These birds had been caught in a storm while flying and were injured, unable to fly anymore. Seeing this, Little Deer decided to help them. He encouraged the birds to stay strong and brave, and taught them how to recover and relearn to fly. With Little Deer's assistance, the birds gradually regained their health, eventually spreading their wings and flying back to the forest, expressing their endless gratitude. Through these examples, we can see that Little Deer, with his kindness and wisdom, helped many different animals overcome their difficulties and challenges. His good deeds not only brought happiness and joy to the animals, but also inspired other animals to help their fellow companions, filling the entire forest with love and warmth. Little Deer not only helped other animals through practical actions, but also inspired them with his own stories and experiences, making them stronger and more confident. When other animals heard Little Deer's stories, they were deeply moved by his perseverance and kindness. They realized that even in the face of difficulties and challenges, with enough confidence and effort, they could overcome all obstacles and achieve their goals. Little Deer's stories inspired other animals to face various difficulties and challenges in life more positively, believing in their ability to triumph. For example, after listening to Little Deer's story, the birds became more determined to regain their confidence in flying. They understood that even in the face of setbacks and difficulties, with relentless effort, They could overcome obstacles and saw the skies once again. Similarly, the squirrels, after hearing Little Deer's story, became more confident in their ability to overcome obstacles and find their way home. They resolved not to give up easily and to bravely face any difficulties and challenges. Little Deer's story is not just an ordinary tale but a source of strength that inspired other animals, making them stronger and more confident. Under Little Deer's leadership, all the animals united like a big family, facing life's challenges together and pursuing happiness and joy. On a beautiful night, when the stars twinkled brightly and the moon hung high in the sky, Little Deer lay quietly on the grassy ground of the forest, closing his eyes and entering a wonderful dream. In this dream, Little Deer found himself in a mysterious and beautiful forest. The trees here towered high, with lush green leaves, as if it were a magical world. Little Deer explored around and discovered many wondrous sights he had never seen before. In this dream, everything was so vibrant and dazzling, filled with a magical and mysterious atmosphere. Little Deer walked through a green grassy path and arrived at a beautiful garden. The flowers here were of various kinds, with colorful petals emitting enchanting fragrances. Little Deer was drawn to this beauty and couldn't help but stop, smelling the flowers, feeling the tranquility and beauty of the garden. Suddenly, a group of fairies flew out from among the flowers, holding magic wands, dancing gracefully in the air. Little Deer was deeply attracted by this marvelous sight and involuntarily joined the dance, spinning and leaping with the fairies, enjoying the happiness and joy brought by the dance. In the dream, Little Deer felt a peculiar energy, filled with hope and warmth, making him feel immensely happy and content. In this wonderful dream, Little Deer forgot all worries and difficulties, completely immersing himself in the beauty of the scenery, enjoying the good times brought by the dream. In the dream, not only did Little Deer see beautiful sights, but he also met many other animal friends. They explored, learned, and grew together, enjoying this beautiful time together. First, Little Deer met a clever rabbit with long ears and bright eyes. The rabbit told Little Deer that in this dream, they could do anything they wanted as long as they believed in themselves. So, Little Deer and the rabbit learned to dance together, explored the forest, and enjoyed each other's company. Next, Little Deer encountered a group of lively birds singing on the branches, filling the entire forest with their beautiful songs. Little Deer joined in the singing, flying with them in the sky, feeling free and happy. Deep within the dream, Little Deer also encountered many adorable squirrels, each with nimble paws and clever minds. The squirrels told Little Deer that every story in the dream symbolized the wisdom and insight, and by paying attention, one could learn many useful lessons. So, Little Deer listened to the stories in the dream together with the squirrels, absorbing wisdom and becoming smarter and more mature. These animal friends help each other in the dream, exploring this magical world together. Their friendship made them stronger and more confident. They encouraged and supported each other, overcoming various difficulties and challenges, deepening their friendship. In this beautiful dream, Little Deer and the other animal friends learned many valuable experiences and lessons. They grew and thrived, filled with hope and confidence in life. The experiences from this dream would accompany them back to the real world, becoming precious memories and inspiring them to move forward, pursuing a better future. As the sun gradually rose, Little Deer slowly woke up from the wonderful dream, opening his eyes to find himself still lying on the grassy ground of the forest. Although the dream had ended, Little Deer still felt the joy and happiness in his heart. He knew that no matter what happened, he would overcome all difficulties and face life's challenges with his kindness and wisdom. Little Deer stood up, rubbing his sleepy eyes, and headed towards a new day. He knew that today would also be a day full of surprises and joys because he possessed a kind heart and unparalleled courage, which would accompany him through every day forever.